Hey guys, my name is Tony from Seoul Guide Medical, and today I'm going to take you through my fat loss journey. I always hear this, hey Tony, you look great, don't worry about it. Why do you even care what you eat? Why do you even care about going to the gym? Why do you want to go to a clinic to have fat dissolved? Well, the reason is because if I don't, I blow up in my belly region. So luckily I have a pretty big upper body, but that kind of also hides the fact that my stomach can get pretty big pretty quickly. It's a genetic thing that runs in my family. Today I'm going to show you the steps I took to lose 5 kilograms healthily in 1 month without losing any muscle mass. It was a combination of diet, exercise, and treatments at a clinic. You can see in my before-afters that it's not terrible. It's not that I'm severely overweight or anything. It's that I work out all the time. Like, I've been working out all the time since I was about 14 years old, and yet I can't get rid of the fat. I've tried so many things. I went on an intermittent fasting diet for a full year. I even had a little bit of liposuction where they took out 600 cc's of fat. I guess that's not a little, that's like a bottle like that big, and it was just through a single incision through my belly button. The main issue was that even after the liposuction, I still had bulges of fat because I didn't do the full liposuction, which I definitely should have. If you're gonna do liposuction, do 360 liposuction. So I decided to go to the clinic and get help. I went through a series of treatments spaced about 1 week apart, but if you're only in Korea for a limited time, you can get them put closer together. The very first thing I did was something called Fluctuating, which is a high food treatment, high intensity focused ultrasound. Normally, we do this on the face. I do it about once a year, sometimes twice a year. It keeps the face really tight. I've never had it done on the body, but I did it here and the effects were pretty awesome. After the doctor did the treatment, I was pretty surprised because I went home and I'm like, whoa, where did it go? It's pretty tight. That was step 1, injections. So I had a deal with the doctor. The doctor said, if you follow your diet strictly, you probably won't need injections, but if you don't, I'm going to punish you by giving you injections. I came back and I followed my diet pretty strictly, but then again, I missed a couple of things and he's like, let's inject you. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. The injections don't hurt. The injections are very light. They don't go in too deep. You may have some bruising afterwards, but it's well worth it. The biggest changes happen not immediately after you do the injections, but a few days afterwards. I had bulges of fats in different areas and they started to go away. Not only that, but I actually started to see my ab line. Even after I did liposuction, the area was smooth, but I couldn't get into that kind of deeper fat. And I feel these injections really help with that, which you're going to see in the after video. How did I experience so much progress in such a short amount of time? Am I special? Do I have access to special things? Number 1, yes, I have access to a special thing, but I'm not special at all. The special thing I have access to is the treatments here. If you get treatments, it speeds up the process. Can I do this by myself without any treatments? Yes and no. I've been trying my hardest for like full year right now to lose this fat in this area, and I really couldn't. So without these treatments, it's like these treatments give you a helping hand, a really big boost in order to get what you want. What I like about this doctor is that he was very strict. He said, Tony, you need to write in a book every meal, everything you consume. At first I thought, I don't really want to do this, but after I got into it, it's pretty easy. When you eat something, write it down. If you don't want to follow a book, you can do it on your phone. Write down all your intake and basically it stops you from eating badly. I'm a meat eater, so the specific plan he set out for me was eat a lot of meat, eat a lot of vegetables, but don't eat a lot of roots, because roots have a lot of carbohydrates that you're not going to need. You need a lot of proteins and a lot of meat, and it'll keep you satiated. It's pretty gross actually. But I'm very curious to see how much this weighs. I've officially weighed this fat. This is 1 kilogram. I have my in-body scan. The in-body tells you your body fat composition, the amount of muscle mass you have and everything. And I've been doing this now for 21 days. I actually lost 4.1 of these guys. 4.1 of these guys. Now that is not so dense. It's a lot of fat that I've lost. And I'm going to tell you my results. 86.6, I went down to 85.5, 84, and now I'm at 82.5. That's pretty amazing. 4.1 kilogram loss in 3 weeks. Skeletal muscle mass started at 40.3 kilograms, went up to 40.5, then went down to 39.2. I wasn't eating enough protein at that point, so I think that's why. And then it went back up to 40.2. It clearly shows I've lost fat. It's not that I'm losing muscle. My muscle mass is pretty much the same. In terms of body fat percentage, I started at 19.2, dropped to 18.2, went up to 19.3. In Gangnam Station, they have this new garlic bread with cream cheese in the middle. It smells amazing, and one day I couldn't take it. I was just like, it smells so good, and I ended up eating 4 of them. I don't know, it was like 3,000 calories or something, and it took me a few days to actually recover from that. So I think that's where things started to go up. So I'm back for my next appointment, and I'll show you the progress. These are size 32 pants. And about 4 weeks ago, I fit into 34s pretty tightly. So if you can look here, I can take my hand and I can put it in my pants. So I feel like I may be a 31 now, but I fit into 32s fairly comfortably. And if you see just general shape of my body, I mean, in a shirt, it looks fantastic. So it's been quite a big difference. I had to order these pants because I don't think I had any 32s left. Says I'm doing a great job. I'm down to 81.6 kilograms, so amazing. Diet is 70%. Treatment is really important as well if you have spots of fat like I did. But then you got the workout. And you got to put in the effort if you want to take the gains. I used to work out all the time and I wasn't able to lose the weight and the fat around. I've been working out the same amount, but now my diet is different and I've been getting the treatments at the clinic. I'm here with my trusted Tim Hortons Canadian mug that my parents brought me last year. I'm going to show you the results. This is 1 month. It's been just a little over 30 days and I've gone to the clinic 5 times. You can see here the bruising has gone away from the injections that I did here. I still have bruising from last week's injections here. And you can see my back. And you can see that there's a lot less fat because I was able to grab it really bigly before, now I really can't. In terms of the front, I had bumps of fat that I just couldn't get rid of. Like, it was just lumpy, and I remember grabbing it in the video. I'm no longer able to, like, this is just skin wrinkling up. Like, I'm no longer able to really grab it like before, and I'm not sucking in my body either. So I'm gonna push my body out. This is sucking it in, which I couldn't get that far before, and now it's pushing it out. That's as far as it goes. I'm gonna suck it in again, and I'm gonna push it out. So really when I'm pushing out, what I'm seeing is an ab formation here. On the other side as well, I'm pushing it out, but really what I'm seeing is abs. I'm not seeing fat. I'm not flexing. This is just me at... It sounds funny, but I'm just breathing. I'm not flexing. Hands up and turning so you can see the results. I'm going to flex so you can see what it looks like. And that's like sucking it in a little bit and flexing. And then this is me at resting state. So resting state, resting state. One of the things that is the biggest difference is the amount of fat on my sides. And I think this is the injections because I've worked out this hard for a really long time and I could never ever get rid of the fat on my sides. And my fat is much less than it was before. The other thing, even when I was working out tons and on the intermittent fasting diet, was I had bulges of fat in different areas that I just couldn't get rid of. But now it's more or less smoothed out, especially this lower area. Another interesting thing is that I can actually start to see a line here. Like I've seen lots of people have that line. I just never ever was able to have that line. Instead, what I had was my lower belly just kind of flopping over. And you couldn't really tell in the photos because my upper body is a little bigger. So in photos and when I'm wearing clothes, I mean, it just looked fine. And people always said, "You're not fat at all. You don't have any fat. Why do you even work out?" And I'm like, because my belly gets really big really quickly. That's in my DNA. Like my whole family's like that. So we have to put in extra effort, and even with extra effort, as we age, the belly just keeps getting bigger. This is honestly like an amazing result. I went on intermittent fasting for 1 full year, working out the same as I was. I got to about, a very similar weight. You could start to see some ab formation, but it was never like this, because what those injections and all the treatments did was that it actually shaped me. It's not that I lost kilograms of fat with it, it's that it shaped my body, and I was on the diet, so that all worked out. If I didn't do any treatment at the clinic, this wouldn't be the result. Like, I would have lost fat, but it wouldn't have looked like this. So I'm extremely pleased with the result.
Hey everyone.
Also known as Andreas the Greek and the lovely Andreas. And we're just talking about the different diets that we follow. So I thought I'd let you in on what diet he follows, since I'm gonna put a picture up here of how amazing his body is.
Well, that's pushing it.
Can you lose 5 kilograms of fat in 1 month like I did? The answer is yes. Can you do it by yourself? You can, probably. I can't. I needed help. Getting these treatments really helps. It just makes the process smoother. Even if I would have lost fat, it wouldn't have looked like it looks now on me. I know this for a fact because I've been working out my whole life. If you want to try it without using these treatments, go for it. But if you want a little bit of help, try these treatments out. It's going to help. Besides that, you need to follow a proper diet. It doesn't mean starving yourself. Just keep satiated throughout the day. If you're a vegan or a vegetarian, just eat something with a lot of protein so you don't lose muscle mass. And if you eat meat, eat a lot of meat. You feel full and you're surprised because the next day you wake up and you're like, how did I lose more weight even though I'm full already? It is possible to lose 5 kilograms of fat or more within 1 month in a healthy way if you're following the proper diet and getting treatments like this, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can do so at @1TonyMedina. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure you hit the notifications bell. If you want a free consultation with our company, it's Seoul Guide Medical, and you can email us at consult@seoulguidemedical.com. I'm going to put all the information in the description box below. If you have any questions about this kind of treatment, weight loss, workouts, plastic surgery, skincare, dental, hair transplantation, laser eye surgery, and more, that's really a lot to say in one breath. Send me a message on my Instagram or send an email again to consult@seoulguidemedical.com, and we'll do our best to help you out. We have a great staff. We have about 40 people who work with us doing consultations, treatment, and taking care of you from start to finish. Again, thank you for watching this video and have a great day.